So, good morning again. So, how to describe my morning? Let's see. We have hit the snooze, I shouldn't hit the snooze again. Run, shower, run. And then I'm, because of a commitment, forced to actually stop and take a breath and remember, oh, I don't need to be running all the time, do I? So, thank you again for the excuse of making myself sit down for the next 15 plus minutes and taking a breath. Because if I did not have this little slight commitment I've made to myself, oh man, I'd still be running. So this is good. I hope everybody gets a chance to take a breath today. So what are we doing? We're doing our daily inventory where we're just kind of checking in with the universe, seeing how we feel, see if there's any angers or resentments or anything that we need to keep an eye on. And then it reminds us, it's like, how about taking a breath? And maybe getting our feet flat on the floor, our butt comfortable, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed, and listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. And with that trigger, just kind of going into a different place. Far away from where I was. Very far away from where I was. So much difference. So what does the universe have for us today? So, let's see here. I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these a different thread going out to the universe. Each one of these a different thought or different conversation. And if you believe in the multiverse, each one of these is like a different path, because this conversation will lead down one path as compared to this one or this one. And by choosing one, we're leaving 2 conversations behind, going in different directions. And today I'm going to take the center stack. I'm going to take what's right there at the heart. Take that extra breath. And I'm going to do our 3 in 1. And flipping each card over one at a time like they're the pages of a book. So I get the thrill of seeing what's developing at the same time as you. And sometimes a shock of, oh my gosh, where are they going to go? What does it mean? So we have the Emperor. So the Emperor, what does that mean? That is that person who has taken all the responsibilities on their shoulder to get something done, to make sure things are done. The Emperor is the one who also, if this deals with family, he's the protector. Making sure you can see, like he's this line here, holding everything at bay, and anything behind him he's protecting. And when you have a card that's this strong and it's a major, it's one of those things again where it's not actually male or female, but it's the energy, the masculine, the feminine. So this is that masculine energy of sometimes taking on the burden, and other times, well, we know that sometimes when we're stressed, how we handle that. But let's see what the Emperor has his back to. The Ace of Coins. So coins are home, health, finances, those things that keep us grounded. And aces are about new beginnings. It's almost like planting a new seed. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So again, we're talking about that Emperor here. And the Emperor is the one that takes on, again, the burden of the kingdom for good or bad during feast or famine. Regardless of anything, the king still has to get up, put on his big girl panties, and go to work. Plant that seed. And then here we have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about taking on all this burden on ourselves. As I like to describe it to people when they're sitting in front of me, the Ten of Wands is sometimes, if I don't do it, then who will? So as you can imagine with this, you can see that burden that sometimes we put on ourselves. And the thing about the Ten of Wands is that it's almost like sometimes we forget to maybe ask for help, maybe share the load. Sometimes it's helpful to think of it as that these are 10 logs, or 10 heavy staves. You get the Ace of Wands, you have a good strong staff. You get 2 of them, you got ski poles. You can do something with them. 3 of them, they make an arrow. You can go forward with them. But imagine you're carrying these so that by the time you just get to 5 of these, 5s are always a challenge. It's getting really heavy. Then stack on 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're still carrying this burden when they put on the 10. So I'm going to flip over the advice card, which is one of my favorite cards for whatever reason. I have no clue. But it's the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Cups. And when we look at this card, the Eight of Cups, it's almost as if we have a roadmap in here. Cups are about feelings and emotions, spirituality. Eights are about progressing and moving forward. So with the Eight of Cups, sometimes we have to ask ourselves, to be able to move forward, what am I willing now? What have I recognized that I need to leave behind? Sometimes the things that help us the most to get where we need to be, survival skills. Sometimes it could be anger. I made it to where I am because I took control, and I let my anger make sure that I was taken care of. But eventually, when do these things become a burden or a problem? So the Eight of Cups is just asking, as we look at the day-to-day, as we maintain our kingdom, we plant that seed, and then we assume the responsibility when we're feeling all that stress, when it's time to just let go. What is it we can let go of now? What is it that we can say, it's time, I'm okay, we can let go now? And so, with that, as you're going through your day, just think about those things where we sometimes say, if I don't do it, who will? Those times where we feel like we have all the logs on our back. If we're going to be able to do the Eight of Cups, we can't do it with all that weight. Because that's a very spiritual card. So the cards today are just saying, just think about that. What can we do to take care of ourselves? And so with that, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'm going to be at Little Loon tonight doing readings from 5 to 7. If you want a live reading, if you want to fly into Maryland. And this weekend, if you happen to be up in Northern Maryland, I am going to be at Karma Fest. So maybe I get to see some of you. I'll be doing a class on Sunday on using the art and history of tarot for intuitive reading. So with that, thank you again very much, and I will see you tomorrow.